Hello, welcome to, I was going to say another Space Engineer stream, but I'm somewhere else today. We're here with AI people, and we're here with a new update for AI people, and it's the Sitting Pretty update. And I think, we're all here today sitting pretty, or most of us, anyway. Maybe I'm looking a bit, but yeah, it's really exciting to be here, and the guys, they asked me to come on today and run you through this. I'm relatively new to the game, but I've had a lot of fun with it already. And yeah, we're going to kind of look at some of the new stuff. So how are you doing today, Marek?
Very good, thank you.
And so I'm going to pass this to Alice. And Alice is going to take this away in terms of giving you guys the summary of what's new in today's update.
So, hello, everyone, and welcome to our stream, by the way. And, well, yeah, probably those of you that only follow AI people or good AI probably don't know, but I suppose they know who actually the guy on the right is. So,
I got the chat up on my phone.
Should I mention your nickname or your real name, by the way?
You can say both. You can say Zoc or Joel, or Zockley or Joel. It works, yeah. People know me by both. Most people call me Zoc, I think, in the SE community, but...
I hope you heard that. So Zockley Joe or Joel, okay.
Joel, yeah.
My name is Alesh, by the way, and well, as Marek we mentioned already. So we will go through the today's update that just hit the server of AI people, which is called the Sitting Pretty, and probably we can just switch to the scene of the. Maybe I will just do that for you. Hey, let's go.
And Olga is here saying that we're all sitting pretty.
we are all sitting pretty, yes. So yeah, we published this article on goodai.com, article and also aipeoplegame.com, and well, you can read all the new stuff that is coming in this update. So probably I will just take the mouse. That would be the easiest thing.
You can go ahead, yeah.
Perfect. So you can read it all yourself, but we can do it for you. So it's the second actually content edition update that we released for AI people. And well, yeah, it's called the Sitting Pretty for a reason, but we will go through this. So you had this update stream stuff, but most important stuff, we have new characters in game. Those of you that tried the game before could meet like 3 or 4 actually characters that were in game, but right now we have much more. So on we have much more, yes. So on the map of our farm, you can see Medicine, Paul Bright, Leo Reed, that are those characters actually have been there before, and the new character called Ari Sherman. And on Map Island, actually, maybe I can do, yes, like that. So Ari is right, the mouse is not visible probably, so he's on the bottom in the middle. And so this, on the second map island, that the maps are the same in the game, you have the Christine Farrow, she's also still the same character, Dante Brandt and Duke Stone. Also those guys, well, the Duke is pointing towards Dante, so those are the new characters for the island map. And for the map apartment, we have 3 brand new characters. So it's John Sharp, Zara Wolf, and Robert Higgins. So you can see them on the top actually of the screen. So those are looking very nice, and I just want to mention that all of those actually have their unique voiceover. Obviously, they are the characters themselves, and you can play all of them as you decide. Actually, you can be Robert, you can be Dante, you can be whatever you want. You can even rename them. So it's up to you, absolutely up to you. So I was scrolling down a bit because the name of the entire update is the Sitting Pretty, as we are still sitting pretty. And well, yeah, we added a new action, the new feature in the game called basically the sitting one. So you can see in the picture, they can nicely sit with the dinner, not yet eating, but it's actually planned for future. But yeah, they can sit on everything that is sittable. So yeah, all the benches you can find, all the chairs or all the sofas or couches, it's called in the game. You can sit on there, and you can also basically see all the NPCs sitting there, and you can even have a talk while sitting. And what's even possible if the character is really in close proximity, then actually one can be standing and other can be sitting, and they can have a talk still. So yeah, that's actually big stuff that was added. Maybe someone want to add something?
Oh, I'm not sure if Marek wants to say anything to this.
Well, basically the reason for this feature, because somebody can say that it's just like different animation or so, but the reason why we did this is that I think it's adding to the liveness of the agents, that they're not just standing all the time, but like normal people, they sit and talk while sitting and so on. So just wanted to make it feel more real and believable. And also it increases increases their energy, or basically refreshes them when they are sitting, it refreshes their stamina. So that's another reason. But the main one is that we want the environment to feel like a normal environment and the agents to feel like normal people. So sitting was one of the first things we had to add. And we will still be improving this feature. Like as Aleš said, we want them to be able to do some activity while they are sitting and so on.
Yeah, because, well, they can talk at least now, but until let's say yesterday, they could only interact with some stuff. Like they could go to the toilet, they could go to sleep, or just craft something. But yeah, this is adding more and more. So you can see it will be actually still like, it's a live product technically. So we are still working and implementing new stuff. So not to go on further detail, or actually to go to further details, we have other features and changes implemented in the game. So we reworked the progress bar. So it was before, you probably saw it from the trailers and from the game itself. It was in the middle, but now it's actually, you have all these, actually the progress bar you can see right in the middle of the screen. How it looks, that you can see the current objective, also the next objective in the NA, and well, yeah, maybe also the completed ones. It depends on the scenario itself, but yeah, as you probably know, you can set up your own objectives and scenarios. That was one thing. You can also do the keyboard navigation in-game menus. So you can use arrow keys, tap shift, or the tab itself, space and enter. Because before you only could use the mouse to actually navigate there, but now you can even use a keyboard. The voice input feature, which was actually something that we added 2 weeks ago, the game was polished. So now the dynamic was voice input integration and dynamic microphone connectivity checks are happening there. So even the icon changed a bit. So other minor stuff, let's say, like the network connectivity UI, the indicators actually has been improved and polished. It's a lot of polishing over there, but yeah, improved handling of objects by NPCs, also important, because now they tend to more likely to keep working with the stuff that they have in their hands, not like just getting another instance, because previously they were doing it quite a lot. We added the graphics quality levels in game options. We will definitely go through that, and we also updated and polished the game launcher. So yeah, the mouse is here on my left hand, even though I'm right-handed. So
if I may, I will just return a little bit to the voice input. I think it is a feature that we did a couple of weeks ago, but now there was another stage of improvements, and there will be also more. We really want to make that feature like super polished, and it must feel good, because I think that's the future of how players will be communicating with the agents, like through voice.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And when I'm playtesting it, it's really changing the experience, because when you have to type, it's creating some kind of like separation between you and the agent. And whereas speaking, it feels like you're speaking to a person. And also you tend to speak more than you would type, because it's
so
just
true.
easier.
Yeah. I say this was something for me that really jumped out, because when I was checking out this update, and I haven't played very much of it up to this point. And I started off because it was telling, you can type, so I was typing away, and then I was like, wait a minute, it already mentioned the mic thing. So I did that. And to be honest, since I tried using the voice, I haven't gone back to typing, because to be honest with you, it's worked flawlessly every time. And just today I was sat at my desk just like laughing, because I was like having this, it was just really entertaining, the conversation I was having with these agents. And I was just trying to accuse this guy, some fraud they did, and like and saying about some kind of scams. I don't know. I was some kind of crazy story, but their responses were so like unique and like unexpected somewhat. But again, I felt like I was having this conversation because I was just pressing the mic and was saying, "Oh yeah, man," I was like talking to them normally, and it was able to pick up. So just to kind of emphasize, I can totally get behind that being the future. To be honest, it was really fun.
That's pretty cool. Yes. So yeah, I changed the scene. Just so you can enjoy the sitting pretties. So to actually finish that, we fixed some boxes. So yeah, the attacking sleeping agent now work as expected because previously it wasn't. Simply he just stood up before. And well, yeah, the mod.io authentication. Thank you for the microphone. Screen now has a dedicated screen also instead of being overlaid by the workshop UI. And yeah, the multiple smaller gameplay fixes connected to improvements as well. Every single game has some little bugs, so we are still fixing them. And we actually put there that we already have the known bug in this update, which is that sometimes when you are next to the bench or the sofa, and there are also other agents or NPCs over there, sometimes you get stuck. But yeah, we know about this bug. Or I was checking with, let's say, the programmers today, and they mentioned that they acknowledged the bug, so it's known, and they are working on a fix, hopefully as soon as possible. But yeah, that's, I hope at least for all of you or all of us, even it will not happen that often, and maybe we will just go arrive with the fix really soon. And yeah, last but not least, until now we had the waiting list, but today it was lifted, so there is no waiting list. So you can just simply go to
That's big. That's yeah.
Simply go to our page aipeoplegame.com, or just simply clicking here. I will see what it'll do. Yes, it will redirect you to the platform page. I'm actually logged here, but it will redirect you to this page where you can directly register. You don't have to wait for us waiting list, whitelisting you. Yes, and yeah, you can directly actually go through the registration process and play. So that's actually cool. That's big. So yeah, what I can do, I would just show this. Yes, and we can just jump direct to the game.
Yeah, just add something here. Just again, as an observer, mainly up to this point with AI people, I actually was saying just the other week to Alish like how it's been great seeing how quickly it's developing and how quickly updates are coming out. Like it's like this is updates coming out today, but like the last update was just a couple of weeks ago, right? So almost. It's almost like bi-weekly updates. I see some people in the chat there as well. So we hear Ariad and Benji and M&S K-Check. Hey guys, Alex looking pretty hot today. Yeah, that's true. He's sitting pretty for sure. So yeah, it's honestly really exciting to see, and obviously the guys, just talking to them about how the roadmap is looking really exciting. There's going to be so many things to come, and just after like today's session of when I was playing it, I was like, wow, this is actually. I had such a good time. I mean, it was like the conversation I had was honestly ridiculous, but still, like I was thinking, this speaking through the microphone was like a real game changer for me, honestly. Like in terms of this, like just natural interaction, honestly. So I just wanted to add something there about it's really exciting to see how quickly the guys are developing this. I did have another point, but there was a question in the chat actually. It was specifically about a platform, but I think it just comes to thinking ahead. Is there plans or a desire to have AI people on other platforms?
No, I just saw the comment there on the right side.
Yeah.
Alex, it's for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That might be.
But sorry, Joel.
That's okay. And hi, Lucy, as well. I was just saying, like, is there the plans to have AI people on other platforms other than PC in the future?
I think in the future, yes. So right now the priority is to make the game feature complete, or basically work on the features that really show the uniqueness of AI NPCs.
Yeah.
And I will talk about those later. And I think when that is done, and when we will also have like a larger community, and we'll see that we found, like what is called like product market validation, then we can start thinking about getting it to other platforms. I personally think that the game would work very, very well on mobiles.
I was about to say that. Yeah,
Because
I wanted to say I could just be sat there, just
Exactly.
like talking of it and having
Just talking.
yeah,
Going in the metro, just
telling some crazy stories.
I also think it can work very well on TV. And just imagine sitting in front of the TV, like even without mouse, and just like talking to the agents, maybe commanding your agent like move there, go there, pick up this, pick up that, but talking to them, kind of like almost like watching a movie instead of you will be speaking with them. So that's another platform.
Wow, okay.
But even better than that, I think could be VR actually. That imagine VR or some kind of AR.
Yeah, so true.
Imagine looking from top-down perspective on these agents and just feeling how they are alive, because these top-down games in VR, at least to me, they feel like absolutely alive. Like if the animations of these characters are good, I was playing some kind of tabletop games in VR. I was playing a game, it was called Moss, which is like a side scroller kind of game, but 3D, and you're controlling little mouse, and the mouse had such cute and cool animations, and it's just the mouse feels so alive, and it's just animation. So with AI people, I think this will be game changer, that the feeling of the presence and them being there, being alive, like physical, will be even higher. So that's definitely something that we are looking on in the future.
But there's so much. I mean, again, there's the game itself, which is, as I say, a lot of fun. There's huge potential, but then also I think the technology of the technology behind the game, again, and thinking how that could be in other games in the future, in other projects like this. It's really, 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 really exciting stuff. And
Yes, yes.
I don't think I'm not sure that so many people are even aware of this potential yet. They don't realize like how game changing this can be. So it's already exciting.
I actually, like a few months ago, I had a dream when it was quite funny, because I was really dreaming about playing some game, and I went to an NPC in that game, and I went like, okay, so let's speak with this NPC and ask him, about like whatever. And the NPC couldn't speak, because it was some like the standard scripted NPC.
Yeah.
And in the dream, I realized like this is nothing, So my hope is actually that we will kind of destroy the scripted NPCs, or the people's perception of scripted NPCs, and it will not be sufficient for them in the future. That to have an NPC that you cannot even ask questions.
Because it will only know these like predefined things. Whereas, I mean, the ability to learn and the ability to remember is so huge. And I see Kianart in the chat. Hey Kianart, how you doing, mate?
I cannot.
And Kianart is saying local models, please. Also hi.
So I can actually. I wanted to speak about this later, but I can jump to this right now. So one of the things that we are working on, like there are many things. One of them is working on local LLM. I think that's looking very promising. So I hope we'll be releasing update with local model. I don't know, maybe in a month, maybe 2 months.
Soon, yeah.
And but it's looking very, very positive. But there are also other models that we need to be local. One is for the voice recognition, or it's called ASR, like automatic speech
recognition.
Yeah, ASR, automatic speech recognition. So that's one model that we want to also run locally. And then there is TTS, which is like text to speech model, which we also want to run locally. And they're a little bit more, I would say, complicated, to get them locally in good quality.
Bet. Yeah.
So we're also fighting on that front. But I think eventually, and everybody sees, the progress in AI. So it's just a
matter of time.
Yeah. And then hopefully the whole game will be able to run locally. So that's definitely our long-term, kind of short-term goal. And yeah.
Well, there you go, Kianart, to say that's going to be exciting stuff. I know this is, from my previous tuning in streams, I know this question's come up, so I'm sure that's going to be So I'm sure that's really good news. It's really big news as well. Coming soon to TM. So, well, how about we jump into the game then?
Absolutely.
And you can show us what's new, and I'm going to have a little go as well, and I think a bit, but I think we'll start with Alish taking it away here.
So,
if you start to play the game, yeah, beyond that, then you will end up here. You can always check the options if you want to, and check the audio, because then actually depends on your settings of the microphone you have, because we can have more, but yeah, we have this one, for example, that we is not this one, by the way.
Yeah, not this one. We have another one.
We have
specifically
another
for the
one that
game.
I'm actually using for working even. But yeah, you can always actually change controls and graphics, and I mean, it will show you the differences right in the game, because this is what you can do. So, if you are a beginner, I definitely recommend you to go to the quick start, because that will help you to show what's possible. But we will actually go through play, and we will create the scenario, and I think I will actually do the farm. So, maybe I was super fast, but yeah, this is the way how you can create one. And yeah, you will always, when you start to create the scenario, always end up like this. You can move with your mouse, but the important stuff is you can edit the scenario, which means like you can type here everything. Maybe for future, it would be good if you can actually record with the microphone. That would actually save so much time typing.
Oh, rather than type, yeah, just more. Yeah, that's true actually. And you can just tell. That's definitely 100%.
So I can actually, because we have the new sitting stuff, so I will type that everybody loves to sit everywhere possible. Like, I mean, you can type here everything you want, even with mistakes, because actually the game can recognize the mistake if it's like close enough, let's say. And probably like what you would like to add there, like as a story, as a background story, just out of your
Oh
mind.
man, on the spot. Oh, because I even earlier I had to really think about this.
Maybe everybody thinks that the other people stole money from them. You know, like let's add some conflict, some drama.
Yeah.
Let's spin it up.
Stole money from them. So if you actually press enter, then you can see there is the bullet point, which means there is another objective. Because if you just type without enter, you can just have the background story, let's say. But with enter, so like the Ari will try to approach everyone asking questions. Leo is well, let's say like how to say that he's basically like kleptomaniac.
Yeah, I mean, he's yeah. I know. I think it's for K.
I hope it's in English.
I think it's kleptomaniac, but I think it's with a K. Yeah, I've never actually. I don't know how many times I've written that in my life.
So he will act suspicious, let's say. Suspicious. Yeah, I will leave it like this. Actually, it's fine.
Okay.
So what you can actually do, it's also you can even set every character as the one you want to play with. If you click on this, actually there is no mouse. So yeah, if you click on that, that actually means that it's set as your character, and you can change the name. But I will leave actually Leo like this. I will actually cancel that because I want to keep Ari as my one. As you can see, Ari, you can always change the stuff. And there is no specialty set, but you can always set whatever you want. Actually, what I even did for social media, like I, for example, renamed the name to Napoleon Bonaparte, and I just wrote that he is Napoleon Bonaparte, and I just launched the game without any background story and stuff. And this is what it does. That actually he really acted like he is the Napoleon. Like I think your hand will just fall down.
No, you're good. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, I will just leave it like this, and yeah, sorry, I will just set as the player character, and we can just basically go. So you can see on the left corner that there is the objective. So if I click on that, you can see actually what's happening. Leo, there's another objective.
I swear,
and stuff.
I
So
saw you near my cache the other day.
Again, it's starting.
Me?
So
You must be
that's the
mistaken.
stuff that they just
I've been
immediately
here the
start to
whole
do
time.
something. They don't even need the player. to actually
Right.
do
Yeah,
something.
they're just yeah.
So you can see I can walk freely. I can scroll to actually see better, for example. you can with the Q
Ari,
and E,
what do you think?
can change this.
Do you believe anyone here would
and
steal?
Maybe to show you, because if you are changing the one, for example, for some of you, it's not very natural to actually.
Ari, do you think I should
the
talk
center
to
of
Leo
camera.
directly?
But
He
if I
seems
actually
really
press
defensive.
F7, then you can see you can
Defensive?
actually turn your camera
I'm
like
just
this.
trying
So
to
it's
figure out who's
F7
lying here.
to actually change the stuff.
If you're innocent,
And
why
oh
would
yeah,
you
you can
care?
scroll, you can do whatever.
Brand new camera.
I need to
controls.
try this F7 camera.
Yeah.
Ari, perhaps you should
Because I
question
think
Leo
we'll need to
about what
change
he
it
claims
to
to have
actually,
seen.
you know, to be the default probably.
Probably yes. Yeah,
To-
it's more natural.
More
Yeah.
intuitive. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
can
don't
see
need
they're
to
already
explain
fighting.
myself to you.
So
or anyone.
yeah,
This is
we can do
ridiculous.
we can even work. We can sleep obviously.
And people can probably hear them speaking, right?
Calm down, Leo.
Yeah, the game. Yeah, they can hear them.
Just
really
tell
good.
us where you
Yeah.
were
How-
when the
is,
money
is it
went
too
missing.
loud, guys? By the way, I was just thinking we tested it, but now they're speaking.
Ari,
We'll see.
is that an
Uh,
X?
also, Green Bean, welcome,
should
and
wave
yeah,
it
just to
around.
break
It
away,
can
a very
scare
important
everyone.
question, Alish. What's your favorite type of cheese? Marek had this question yesterday, so
Oh, okay.
you're tough just because you found
I'm a
one.
cheese lover in general. But the favorite type of cheese.
Let's focus,
Wow.
guys.
I mean, I
No
like even
need
the
for
Gouda or
violence.
Gouda and
We need to
in
stay
Dutch,
calm and think
this
clearly.
kind of stuff. Yeah, I simply what I'm
We
doing,
need to
what's
talk
my
about
daily pleasure,
trust.
just take like a
Who of us
bread
hasn't
and just to
stolen
have the
anything
spread
before?
cheese and on top on the sliced cheese
What are you
and
talking
well, yeah,
about?
that's what I love.
I've
and
stolen
fried
nothing.
cheese. And that's
sounds fancy. Oh yeah, yeah.
Fried cheese. That's
Smažak, of course. Yeah, yeah. Smažak is
Seriously
always good.
believe I
Yeah.
would take anything.
There you go. I hope that answers the question there,
I'm just here to
Mushroom.
clear my name.
So you saw like I wasn't even playing and the game is playing. So yeah, so to have the interactions, you can even
All
basically
you need to do
right
is be
click
honest,
on you
Leo.
and you. I can even try.
This
to do
isn't about
Viking.
Mate,
And I throw the X. And
Ari,
as
what
you
are
can
you
see,
doing?
Mehdi immediately
This
like,
isn't
what
the
are
way
you
to
doing?
resolve anything.
Well, yeah, I was throwing the X.
Stay
why
back,
not?
Leo. Ari's clearly losing
And yeah,
it.
they are trying to actually
We
go
need to
through
get to the
objective
bottom of
themselves.
this calmly.
So I can even try. You can see press and hold for voice input, which means that if I press, hey Leo, I saw you. You stole my money.
You think I'm a thief? Don't make me laugh. Prove it or shut up.
Ah,
You have them in your pocket.
You must be out of your mind. Check my pockets if you dare.
I need to go around actually.
Ah.
I'm blocking the view, and I can go to the bench and say,
Nice.
We need to keep our heads here.
sitting pretty.
Leo,
Oh, yeah.
maybe you should empty your pockets just to clear the air.
I can watch them actually talking.
Why should I?
So
This is
there is
all
a
a
certain
setup to
distance.
make me look
Like
bad.
if I would be, for example, sitting over there and trying to talk to them, you still can,
Let's
but
take a
usually
deep
like
breath.
stand up to actually shout.
if you're innocent, it
Yeah.
won't hurt to prove it.
But yeah, if they are so close,
Leo,
so
just
it
let us
should
help you.
Work in this way.
If you're not hiding anything,
so
this will be over quick.
give me my money.
I told you, I don't have your money. Stop with the accusations.
That's really like, and the response time is solid as well. Like it's like fast.
Look,
You can
we
have
all
a
want
back
to
and
find
forth
the truth
conversation.
here. Let's not
So,
turn on each
like,
other.
I can do the other stuff like
Ari,
hard
maybe we
keys
should take
or
a
even
moment to
attack.
calm down. We
I
can sort
tried
this
to
out
attack some
without
people
shouting.
earlier.
Oh, yeah,
It
I-
would always stop me.
Because
Someone would always stop me from doing it.
Also, it's attacking. You can basically attack
How
with
dare
your
you attack me?
fists, or
You think that's going to
some
solve
of the
anything?
characters can even kick. What I saw.
Preferred move.
Preferred move, yes. And yeah.
Oh damn! Punch back. Yeah, like that was a.
I mean, there is a way how to
No,
actually solve the
stop.
situation because,
Fighting won't solve
but
anything. We're all in this
but
together.
yeah.
Maddie's
And
right.
because they still talk, they
We
still
need
do
to
stuff.
de-escalate.
I even
Ari,
remember because
let's
I
talk
want
before
to
it
record
gets any
something.
worse.
So I remember just to tell them, just ignore me, just do what you need to do, and they were
Ari,
just doing stuff.
please,
So
let's work
I can
together and
sit
figure this
and
out
watch them. I
rationally.
can Leo, please sit on the bench.
You want me to sit down? Just because you think I'm a bad guy?
And you can see they think
a
they
chance.
really. It depends on their
Leo,
personalities, on
please,
their
just
mood,
sit for a
on
moment.
everything, just you know.
I tried
You
it
need
like
to cool
earlier. I
down
was like,
before
I
saying
what I
something we
wasn't
might
still
regret.
learning is like, if you just keep asking if you can kind of like sway them, because I was trying to get them. I was trying to get one of them to give me a
It's
gun
not
earlier,
about
and I
guilt or
was,
innocence,
and they were
Leo.
refusing, and I was really
It's
trying to
about
persuade
finding
them.
a
So
resolution.
I didn't know if like if you change the way of asking, or if you're persistent, if they like will eventually give
Ari,
in, all that
maybe
again
we can
depend on
take
their
a breath
character.
together and think this through.
Well, I think it also depends
Hey.
on what's happening in that, because
Of course, there's a lot of factors. Yeah.
because for example, usually Medi is like the
Here,
nice
drink
one,
this.
the
Right. Yeah.
It'll help you
And,
relax
well,
and
if
maybe be
you
less
want-
defensive.
Doesn't like violence. Yeah.
yeah. You saw that I actually grabbed the axe, so probably I will grab it's a knife, if I'm not mistaken.
Food?
And yeah,
You
she
think I
just
care
know me.
about your hunger
Oh,
right now?
I'm so not
We're in a
used for
crisis.
this. It's okay, I will change to this one because.
Ari,
well,
I
when
see
I'm
you've got a
playing, when
knife
I'm
now.
testing, making videos,
I
making
really hope you're not
screenshots
thinking
even,
of starting
yeah,
trouble.
I'm so used actually for this kind of
We need to
movement.
focus on finding some
I
food.
will see.
I can't
But yeah,
stand the thought of
you
going
can
hungry
see
while
right
we
now
argue.
that there is actually the bars. Like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
they need to go to
Ha, ha,
toilet,
ha.
if they need to eat something,
Food?
or
You
actually
think
with
I'm
the
worried
energy.
about that right now?
And there's even health bar.
I need to
so
prove my innocence.
it's possible to incapacitate them and also kill them.
Leo,
by the way.
we won't be able to
But,
think straight if we're starving.
You can see Paul is hungry.
Let's take a
so
break and regroup.
Paul, fetch me some apple.
I'm starving too, but I'd be happy to fetch you an apple. Just give me a moment.
By the way, like the game, it's in English, but it's possible to even, for example, type or even set the stuff that they speak in other languages and that are using the letter.
I wanted to ask
I
about
can,
that
I
actually.
can even show you.
And also, how about? But I think
I will use
not-
the chat,
yeah.
by the way.
I think you said not yet, but there. But here we go. So you're go.
So I
Leo,
told it like
I
follow
kilogram
you
pennies,
for
which
open
means
eyes.
like you stole my money.
Uh-huh.
So you can see it's actually well, even
And they'll speak. Yeah.
but they are speaking in English. So it's like
Oh, okay.
when, for example, you would be trying to say what's in Czech, but and sometimes well,
You
there
think I
was
took your
thinking
money?
stuff. Yeah,
That's
and
rich
you
coming
think
from
you-
Okay,
so
yeah.
he understood.
After
He
throwing
understood.
he like understands Czech, but he can't speak Czech.
But
This is
bit like
intelligent.
Actually,
me.
one of the things we are
Look,
one of the
let's
things we are
focus on
working on
what
is
we have and eat
localization,
Yeah.
something
or like
before this
multilingual
escalates
support.
further.
So the idea would be that the agents would be speaking in the language that we will select, and they will also understand that language.
She's right.
And yeah,
Both of you.
And is
let's take a
the
deep
is the
breath and eat
voice
something together.
the voice input, is that limited to English right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I can even show you. Leo mi ukradl peníze.
They will look at you. They're like,
Come on, Ari.
nah, he's just
We
like,
need to eat something
So
if we
he's
want to
he's
figure
actually
this out.
he's super hungry, as you can see.
yeah. So he's just like, he
he's
doesn't really
ignoring me.
care what you're saying. Like you're just saying some random stuff.
Leo,
He's like,
you
okay.
need to help too.
But I told
We
the same
can't
thing
have
that
two
Leo
starving
actually
people
stole,
here.
stole my money.
It's not
And
safe.
what I saw before, like if you're speaking other languages, it doesn't have to be Czech, but I'm trying to show basically
Yeah,
other
I
language
understand.
that he like
Why should I even
repeated the
bother
stuff
if
like
you all think I'm the
what
one who
to say,
stole the money?
stole my money or something else. I will maybe try with Maddie. Přines mi jablko.
Oh,
Okay, so she will return. You will see.
shines.
Shines.
What do you
Oh
mean by
yeah.
that?
So just
Finesse.
Is there
Yeah,
something I
so
should
it's
be
like
aware
yeah.
of?
so it's working only in English, by the way. So as you saw,
Focus.
like
Man.
they are reacting. But
We're in a mess
what I
here,
even
and the last thing we
well
need
was,
is
for example,
distractions.
telling to some of the journalists that that you can what you can actually do, and I will show you because here you can stop the scenario. That I will just stand here. Everybody is speaking in German.
This should be fun.
So let's see. And sometimes they forget even because I said, for example, one to speak in Czech, one to speak in Slovakian, and then
Jeff
also with the
Doskeford
Aha.
asked the
You
main guild
have,
just to enhance.
habe das Gefühl, well, I don't want to butcher the German language, but you see that
Warm
actually they
bis
start to
du
speak
mir
English,
nicht
speak German.
Each wise
So
Yeah.
do get
it
in
works
half.
in this way.
It's interesting.
In most actually languages are using Latin. I was trying
Ich
with
hab
the
nichts
other ones that are
genommen, Leo.
like Japanese, for example.
Oranžérie
because it would be
bit.
interesting for Japanese as well. But well, it's not working yet. But also it's something that our programmers know about.
How's your German, Mark?
ich nicht sprechen.
Ein Deutsch, ja,
Leo,
ja.
ich habe nichts
so-
gefunden.
Eine kleine
Glaubst
Deutsch.
du,
Eine kleine
wir können
Deutsch.
gemeinsam
I'm speaking English. Can you understand me?
Ich verstehe dich, aber wir müssen auf Deutsch sprechen, weil die
sprechen.
anderen es nicht verstehen.
Which is something that they have to speak German. But yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you that it's working in other languages and in almost any language, actually. I even tried Maltese.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
So I was like, oh, is there any other game that is in Maltese language? So yeah, like it's really, even though they are not speaking yet in the language, but yeah, you can use anything you want. So what do we want to do now? So maybe, do you want to play? Yeah.
Oh, I think I could play. Yeah, I could play. Sure. Was there anything else you wanted to show from the changes, or are you?
Actually, true. So yeah, I will just play the stuff it will be in German again, but you can see the level of details everywhere, like, you know,
Moral
the
comes to Zumir.
shadows,
Fidelity. Look at that.
Ich have
fidelity,
Angel
that's
Jeff.
the word. And actually, if we go to the graphics,
I'm actually not sure what my graphics were set to earlier. Is it set to low by default, or does it?
no,
does it
it
try to-
was high. It was
think
just,
high.
Oh, okay, that's good.
and
Okay.
you can see it's actually really low. So for those of you that unfortunately have like a potato PC, then this can actually help
He
you
has
to.
Conti Jaman
But the
and
game
there is
itself is not
Musen
really like difficult.
We're Sultan Zusaman are
for-
beaten UND
for
die
PCs,
situation,
actually.
Clara.
Right.
But yeah, you can see the level details, and I can even show you the medium if then the next one.
Did you play this in 4K, Marek? Is it looks good in 4K?
Yeah. But
Solid,
I think the game is really not kind of like demanding, not
Mhm.
at all. So yeah,
I'll just sit.
which is actually good because that means that we will have more like video RAM available for the
Right.
local AI models.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we need to really keep it like low.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you heard those. Actually, what I wanted to do, just to show also the other characters. This was the time, by the way.
Time is 7:40.
We have still time. Perfect. So apartment.
Do you have a favorite scenario?
Not yet. Like I mean, like
This is pretty.
I also like to design my own scenarios. Like to do. I'm quite often mentioning that it's actually good to even actually design something that I want to see. What, for example, I don't know, Winston Churchill would be saying to I don't know, Stalin or something. And well, yeah, you can technically do that. So yeah, they will just talk, or you can even set the topic. Like, yeah, what do you think about the AI stuff?
Yeah, I think I had a question like I feel like I did speak to you about this, but what's the status right now, like plans for terms of like modding support, in terms of like being able to expand the scenario customization? Is that something that's on the roadmap or thought about?
So maybe what I can do, actually, I will show you that.
Because I feel like there's so many, there's like countless scenarios that I feel like people would want to like play out and live out, but you know they might require some kind of custom
So you mean
assets
like a
and
level
stuff.
editor and something?
Yeah, something like this. Yeah, but it wouldn't necessarily. It could be potentially like, you know, people would be importing models, like modding pretty much, like but using the same, like it would be more like just visuals. It's kind of like an emergent thing, if that
So
makes sense.
if I may answer,
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course, Marek.
and
Of course.
no, it's okay. So level editor is on our roadmap. We're actually working on it, and in few stages. First is level editor, meaning that you know, like in the game, you open some level and just
Yeah.
move items here and there. So using the existing assets, but you can configure them,
course, yeah.
you know, the way you want. So that's step one.
Yep.
Step two will then be importing assets that you want, meaning like, you know, new characters, new assets, like let's say a tree or a house or some item and so on. And the third step would then be modding. So like opening
Okay.
it for modders so they can actually change the code and change some game mechanics a little bit. It will be the next stage.
Yeah, and again, it's like it's one of those things that I feel like obviously this is, you know, it's a different journey to space engineers, but obviously space engineers for me it's an example of where like the modding community, the modders, or just the community in general can take a game places that you never even expected. Even though like at its core, like there's so many possibilities, but still I feel like that would be something that I imagine would like could completely go off the off the rails in terms of the possibilities there.
Yeah.
So
And
it's cool.
what is available now is the workshop.
Yeah.
And we have like very simple editor in the game where you can, as you have seen, you can edit the plot or the backstory of the scenario and the characters or the bios of the characters, their personalities. So that's like the step zero, you know,
Of course, yeah,
simplest
no, yeah.
form of editing, but you can already create your custom scenarios and then upload them to workshop, to Modeo, or download from
I
Modeo.
haven't played any scenarios yet from the from what I'm really curious because, like, when I was playing, I was doing some simple stuff, and just now we edited that scenario. It was relatively basic, but I'm curious, like, how detailed you can make that backstory and how detailed you can make the characters' personalities. Like, how much information can you put there so and they'll remember that, and it makes it even more interesting, if that makes sense.
So technically, there is no limitation for the details. So you can even copy paste there, like the entire biography or something. But there is the question of how actually the system will get all the information, because if I'm not mistaken, it will just maybe tend to use the sum of that and maybe ignore other one. It really depends, but it should work. It should work. Like maybe we can ask further, like if there is any like preference of the system of how it's taking all the information. But technically, sky does the limit even for writing the script for the stuff. Maybe if you know more details about those LLMs or something.
I think that's the thing. That's what I'll probably do. Not that now, because we don't have to do the workshop. But I think I'm really curious to check out what already some of these scenarios that have been created. For example, have you played some, Alish?
Yeah, I played.
Is there some? Because is there like I don't think not yet. It'd be cool if there's like a rating system as well. So like the most popular ones, or the ones that have been really well
most
crafted.
downloaded,
Oh, you've got it there. You got it. You have got it there. Highly rated, most popular. So
Yeah, like you can see like because everyone
Kung Fu Panda. Like I'm curious. Everybody's.
we can do this. It's on the same scenario, same map as before, but yeah.
What could it mean?
So you can immediately play, and
I'm really curious actually what
don't need the Kung Fu Panda.
like maybe it's something very like not so complex, but I'm curious how it's.
I may not be as aggressive, but I
Okay.
believe in teamwork.
Just remember, it's not about winning,
Okay.
it's about doing our best together.
Hey.
Yeah.
She's always so happy.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the?
It's a Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Maybe we should set some ground rules before we start.
Just a punch out of nowhere.
Wait, let's not turn this into a full-blown fight.
Well, probably this one was created before.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
After the update, actually, because I can't see the objectives now. So
Okay, so that's.
maybe that's actually good feedback for us that to maybe try to check the other mods.
You're
But
just making me
I
wanna
want to
fight
mention
even
that everyone
harder.
can actually, if you design your own scenario stuff, you can always save it and you can upload it. I can actually show you if it will be possible. So yeah, no more Kung Fu Panda, but I will do the creative. I will go to the apartment that I wanted to. Probably you haven't seen because it's hidden by our sitting camera footage. But yeah, there was the create and play. So if you create, click on create, you can create stuff. And yeah, you can, I will type something, I will type something, obviously. And then actually upload your scenario. It's visible there, yes. So then I will just testing stream, for example, just to know it's there, because I will go through Mod.io to actually purge some the ones that are not nice or maybe are just testing, and it's safe. And you will see this basically. Then you can actually write the description. So for the stream purpose, and by publishing, I understand the terms and conditions. And yeah, so everyone will see this on Mod.io. If I will publish that, please wait, and Mod upload it. So this is the let's say the basics of our modding so far. But yeah, well, I'm also looking forward for level editor for this kind of stuff. But I will actually play this as I wanted to show you the new characters that are on this map.
I think it's cool though that that is from the big. I think this was mentioned early on, but it's really great that this is in from the beginning, so people can be sharing their experiences, sharing the kind of the cool thing that they create. Oh yeah, different characters here. And how you doing,
I didn't hear
Heiko? Good to
anything.
see you.
Maybe we're just imagining things.
So you probably hear the voice of Zarval. Okay, I will type something. Hello, how are you doing, darling? I put my
Hello,
cancel
how
it.
are you doing, darling?
So you can hear the
I'm
voice
doing
of
well,
the George
just a bit
George
anxious
Cam,
about
because
what might be in
right
the
now,
kitchen.
if we talk about something, can you bring me wine? When you're talking, you can't hear yourself, but
Yeah.
probably it would be good, and probably it's in the roadmap. I don't know. That would be good to actually that the characters
Sure,
repeat.
I'll get you
after
some
what
wine from the
mentioned.
dining
I'm not
room.
sure actually. Like
But
I feel like it could be.
might slow down the game,
I feel like maybe it's a setting that you can hear them, but like I actually,
like a toggle. Yeah.
yeah, I think it should be a setting because I actually like that you don't hear it because it feels like I'm the person. I
she's doing
speak
this
and they just hear back from them. So
We're just discussing it today on the playtest.
yeah,
I think what we need to do
We
is
need
to
to find
little
out
bit
what that
improve
noise was, John.
the feedback when you are speaking. You know, like show this wave, like voice
Yeah.
wave. You know
Yeah,
that
definitely.
it's actually receiving what you are saying. And the second thing, maybe what we can do actually is to show the bubble. You know, the text bubble
like
with
dot or something.
or
Oh,
I'm
what you
back
just
with the
said. You
wine.
know.
oh
Let's
yeah,
have
yeah.
a
But
little
there is one
scary
thing that
thoughts.
actually we experienced maybe 2 years ago because we already had the voice input in like previous prototypes, and the thing is that sometimes
you,
the
Sarah.
voice model may
Now let's focus on the kitchen.
misunderstood something, you know,
That noise
and
might
then
be
when you
something
say something
important.
and you see yourself saying something different, it's really weird, you know. Whereas now it's kind of, or it could be hidden, you know. So and then it's up to the AI to actually
You're right.
understand your
It feels
confusing
like there's
message.
something
Right.
lurking
And
just out of
many
sight.
times it just gets through it, right? Because even we people,
Let's
we don't
check the
understand
cupboards and see if
sometimes every
anything's
word,
been
you know, that
knocked
the other
over.
person is saying, but we can like fill in the gaps
Yeah,
from
we
the context.
figure out what they're saying
Yeah.
based on that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even today, like I talk quite quickly, and I didn't know exactly what was recorded, but from my experience, like whenever I was speaking, they gave back a response to me, which it made
Look
sense to what I was
found.
saying.
Toilet paper.
She found
I
some
just over.
cool toilet paper.
I guess we're all
Give me the toilet paper, please. Okay, I have the toilet.
That's a good idea,
This is
John.
gonna go.
This is what I need
You
when
might
I'm
need
watching
it
the
for
TV
whatever
or
comes
something.
next.
Oh no, it's gonna go right there.
You should throw it to this other guy.
He's really fast. Oh, stop. Where he is? Oh, he's.
I missed the kind of
I found
family
this
dynamics here of this story.
It could have some
And-
secrets about what's happening here.
So I'm gonna show it.
That was a terrible.
Wow. So I will not win the Olympics with this one. Anyway, what I
What
wanted
was
to
that
do.
for?
Was that
Are you
for?
trying to start a toilet paper fight?
Of course I am.
Come on then, let's have some
Oh,
fun.
okay, here we go.
You two are such children.
You
But
just,
fine,
yeah,
I'll
children,
join
but
in.
okay. I'll do it.
Wow, so they're really playing
this is
toilet
That's
fight.
so random.
We
Like,
needed a break
like
from
you
the
would never
tension.
expect that to happen. You know, of all the combinations, that's again, it's like.
Bring me the ammo.
The MO? Do you
Oh,
mean the
Oh,
moment
ah.
of truth?
Maybe I'm.
I don't
too-
have
like,
it on
it's like,
me.
it's like,
Maybe I'm mumbling a lot.
Maybe it's hidden somewhere in this room. Let's look around.
As a quick hint, they're actually hidden here. So if I will. Wow! We have a new handle here. Okay, you can see I have the toilet paper in my.
I feel like we have to like raise the stakes here. I think we
Well,
got
I
to
found
start
this
throwing.
paper.
We're going to start throwing some accusations around. I think this. What was the name of this guy at the
no.
bottom? I
Not
think-
more toilet paper. Are you trying to
but
bury
This
me
guy.
now?
What was this guy called again?
Me. John
Oh, that okay. Yeah. Okay. So And this guy's Austin, right? Robert? No, Robert?
is getting
Oh, no, that's Robert.
hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Just wait
If you
until
want
I
to
join in
speak
the
to him,
chaos.
just tell me. Oh, you can. No.
Oh, I was gonna say like, how let me redo this. Hold on. I was not on the spot. I had like stage fright there. Oh wait, I wanted to say.
What were you going to say? This might help us think clearer amidst all this chaos.
Okay, all right, you cheeky bugger. Let's see.
Are you ready? Okay.
So I've heard you've been accused of fraud recently. He's coming.
That's absurd. I've worked too hard to be accused of
And I'll
such
say-
things.
Yeah, some kind of pyramid scheme involving NFTs.
You can take the mouse.
That's total nonsense. I would never get
I'll
involved
just
in
be like,
something like that.
I'll see. Oh, no, what's she gonna say? Hold on, she's gonna say
Robert,
something.
do you think someone could be trying to
What?
set you up?
Oh,
We
look,
should investigate this.
we need to gather some more information. Okay, she's going to the. Oh wait, she's going to the PC. No.
He's going to.
Oh, they get some documents. Okay.
We're starving. We should focus on
Oh,
finding
I can-
some
then I'll be
food before
like-
anything else.
I think you're dodging the question here, Robert.
I'm not dodging. I just don't want to jump to conclusions without evidence.
We need to find food first before we
Oh,
continue this
do they want to
discussion.
eat first?
Let's check the kitchen.
Because their oh, I see. Because their hunger levels are like super low. Okay, we need to eat so we can think straight about the accusations I just made.
But sometimes I saw because they are really thinking. So sometimes I even saw that actually she
I know
brought
we've been talking too much.
the book from
Let's
the
find
bookshelf
something
and
to
she
eat
was
before it's too
pretending
late.
to read, even though she was handing ball. She had the book in the hand, but she was like, they actually brought
I
it
just
here.
found this
That's
paper, but it's not food.
that
We
is
really
something
need to
like a
search the
recipe
kitchen
or
thoroughly.
the stuff. So yeah, they can try to pretend stuff, which is cool. I mean, also for future, like it would be good if they would really read something out. That would be cool.
Looks like I can't access the fridge
it's-
directly.
Because this is something that
Let's
we
try
can maybe
checking the
ask
cabinets instead.
our player base.
Yeah.
Our player base or for feedback or suggestions, because we are always open for anything. That can help us to actually to
I think
develop
we
the
should
game
check the
better.
shelves
I mean,
instead.
like
There might be some
to add
snacks
more
or
stuff,
canned
that's
goods up
always-
there.
So now she will try to find some food, but she cannot interact.
She just printed.
I
the new
can't
paper.
believe we're still searching for food. We're starving
Robert
here.
is so impatient. He's like, he's.
Maybe
Yeah.
you can bring them some food.
Okay, so
I
there's
found
my
another
favorite type of
paper.
cheese.
It's not food, but maybe it has some
Emmentaler.
information we can use later.
And well, I don't like it. So I will give her gifts. Eat this.
Thanks, John.
This
This cheese will really help us.
It's a brilliant cheese.
Finally. We need more food though,
We need
or
more
we'll be in
food.
trouble soon.
Oh, she's eating finally.
There is a banana on the counter. Grab it.
Good eye. I need that banana right now. I'm starving.
But yeah, they are living, so of course they need to eat. Even though like their hunger levels are going down much faster than ours, but yeah.
Looks like I need to check the kitchen shelves instead.
Look around.
I'll look around for that banana.
In the shelves, I would love to see. Okay, so I will be nice. Should bring him the banana.
Taking stuff off the shelves.
Come here, I will give you the banana. You can hear even
Thank you.
around the corner.
I can't believe I'm this hungry. The banana will be a lifesaver.
We should keep him.
That was a
This
little bug.
banana
but,
is just what I needed.
levitating book. It's always
Just what I
Thank you
needed.
so much.
Oh yeah, I just saved two.
While Robert
two
eats,
people.
we should really look for more food. We can't rely on just a banana.
I like how she's got like half. They want to be full up. Let me fill up here.
I guess what if we kind of like move forward, so we end the stream, like
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
soon, and keep it short, basically, like fresh and short. So maybe the next topic that we can discuss is the roadmap or some sneak peeks.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, you've already given a bit of sneak peeks with the
and I can
local.
sum it up.
Yeah. Please.
So,
Yeah.
What we are working on right now, what are the priorities, is local models. So local LLM, local speech model, for recognition and for generation of the speech. That's that. Then level editor. First, just editing with the existing assets. Later, being able to import assets, and even later, like proper modding. So that's another priority. Another one is multilinguality, so that you can switch the game and all agents to some language, and then they will be able to understand you speaking in the language, and also they will be speaking in the language. So the AI will do voice generation in the language. And there are many other things that we are also working on. And one of the big ones for me is goals for agents. So basically agents, right now what's happening is that AI director is generating a story, but the agents, they could have better goals than they currently have, and like goals that actually like are preserved over longer periods of time and don't just vanish somehow. So the goals and this goal-orientedness of agents, that's a big priority we are working on. We also want to bring in back long-term memory, and this because currently it was disabled, and what we will be enabling soon is, or disabling actually, is this 10-minute limit for the scenario. So that's a big one.
I can
So-
even show, because we just finished the 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a bit hidden here, but we just finished. So
basically, we had some technical reasons why we needed to limit the session of one scenario to 10 minutes. So we'll be disabling that one, so players can play it as long as they want. And together with better goal-orientedness and long-term memory, I think it will be different gameplay, because you will suddenly be able to have some relationships with the agents, and you will see how they develop over time, their preferences, their understanding of things, and so on. And yeah, so what I want to say is that we are adding one feature after another to the game and going slowly, but I would say like stably towards this end vision. That is a game where you have agents who are living in a simulation, interacting with each other, with the player, like doing their daily chores, routines, having some tasks, long-term tasks, short-term tasks, having relationships with each other, and all happening in some kind of dramatic narrative. So that's the vision.
that would be really cool.
No, it sounds great. I'd say just those things alone, like obviously the local models is huge, but even just having the unlimited time combined with the memory as the long-term memory, that's going to be massive into and how the scenarios play out over 30 minutes, an hour, who knows how long you're playing it for. So that's really big, I think. Definitely very cool. But coming soon, TM.
In progress, work in progress. Yes.
Alex, do you want to say anything as we wrap this up here?
To conclude the stream, I want to thank everyone that was watching. Well, it's good to go step by steps, also to see that the game is evolving, to have the goals, basically our own milestones, what we want to achieve when it takes for the development of the game. It was nice to have you both here because we are actually in Oranžérie, which is the office of King's Warehouse and also the Good AI. And it's actually happening on my working station. So, that's cool. And thanks everyone for watching. Maybe if you want to add some last words.
I would just say, it was great to be here today, and I'm really excited for AI people, and actually I'm actually looking forward to getting back and playing some more. Actually, have some more ideas I want to play out and see how it goes.
Upload the scenarios.
Upload the scenarios. Yeah, that was one question. If we could, I had, they have this is it called, I think, content moderation? And obviously, like, there's obviously limits to the stuff that you definitely like that should be not allowed. I'm just kind of curious, like, if you can even like say like the threshold of this. Is this like no, like currently right now it's like the swear words, for example, are banned. Like obviously, like there's at some point there's still a line that shouldn't be crossed, and the model won't even like accept it. But is there like a, just to give me an idea of the kind of stuff that would like that changes? If that makes sense.
Well, yeah, if you still keep the content moderation, then
Yeah.
it will not allow actually to some kind of like swear words or sexual stuff. But
Okay.
you can disable it if you want to play for yourself. If you're actually uploading the stuff to Modaio, then either me or some other moderators that will go through that will actually see if it's also crossing the line
Okay.
and disapprove that, for example. So that there will be some automatic one moderation, let's say, and also manual that we will go through, or I will be going through the multiple.
Yeah, I was just again when I was when I loaded up this, it came up and was talking. I haven't disabled it yet. I was just curious, like the difference it makes in that process. That's interesting to know. But no, other than that, like no, it's really exciting stuff. And I was saying to Alice before the stream started that like it reminds me. Oh, I'm always in my head like not say comparing, but like looking back to Space Engineers again when the game came out, like no one would see where it would go, if that makes sense. And I think I think that the same is true for AI people. And like it's alpha, it hasn't been out very long. There's already very promising technology and experiences you can have in the game. But I think like the potential is not even, it's beyond, especially beyond my comprehension right now, to be honest. So really exciting stuff. And definitely, yeah, it was great to be here today. And thank you to Marek for joining as well.
Thank you.
So I think we'll see you guys in the next one. Anything else to finish, Marek?
Just, I want to say thanks to the entire AI people team that is working on this game. Thank you.
Big shout out to the team.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a good night, let's say, or a good evening for us. So yeah, see you for next time. Our Space Engineer streams, or maybe AI people streams. Bye bye.
Sitting pretty.
Bye bye.
See you guys. Bye.